T-Wolves, about to tip it up. About to get started. Game 3, Warriors, T-Wolves. Tied up 1 apiece. Warriors get the tip. Pods controls it, gives to Draymond Green. Guarded by Randall. Green, off to Hield. Throws to Jimmy Butler. Butler trying to create something. And first shot is missed. Offensive board by the Warriors. And an and one opportunity. Oh, actually, they waved it off. Looked like a push off or something like that. Now here's Randall coming up with the ball in the half court, guarded by Draymond Green. Anthony Edwards comes off a screen by Gobert, throws back to Randall, wide open three. He pulls off of it, now pulls up from about 15 feet, and it's good. T-Wolves strike first in game 3, 2-0. Just underway here in the first quarter, 11-19 left to play. Here's Draymond Green with the ball. Passing to Trace Edwards, I want to say that's his name. Screen to Pods. Back to Hield. To Draymond, they swing it around to Butler. Butler back to Draymond, top of the key for 3, no good. Pods with the offensive rebound. Buddy Hield now at the corner, guarded by Randall. One-on-one situation. Now he goes to the hole. Floater, good. Came off a screen right there and got free. 2-2. Now here's Conley coming off a screen. Throws a lob up to Gobert, no good. And it's going to be out of bounds. Warriors ball. Surprised Anthony Edwards hasn't gotten the ball early in this game. Just to try to make a point in game 3 that he's going to take over. Now Hield takes the ball up full court, guarded by Conley. Gets a screen from Jimmy Butler. One-on-one Hield. Now to Pods, and they turn it over. Jackson Davis is his name. Now here's Randall in the half court for the Wolves. With the ball, passes to Edwards, coming off a screen, goes to the hole, no good. Poked out away by Buddy Hield, but it's going to be actually Warriors basketball right here. So tied up 2 apiece, 10 minutes left to play first quarter. Good defense early in game 3. Pods with the ball, he passes over to Buddy Hield. Now to Jackson Davis, over to Draymond Green in the corner, who cuts a cutting Hield and a missed shot right at the free throw line. Rebound Gobert, he throws out to Conley. Now Conley into Randall in the half court set. Offensive rebound, Anthony Edwards, fadeaway jumper, no good. Offensive board, Gobert. And he's going to the free throw line. Got a call I gotta take. What's going on? Yeah, I just wanted to see what was going on. Okay, alright, I'll call you back. I'll call you back soon. Okay, talk to you soon. Sorry about that. Conley now with the 3, and the T-Wolves take a 6-point lead. 8-2, 9 minutes left to play first quarter. Butler now with the ball, taking it up, guarded by McDaniels. It's a screen from Jackson Davis. He cuts to the hole. Butler decides to pass back out to Pods. Now Butler drives to the hole, passes to Jackson Davis. He goes up. Layup is good. 8-4 T-Wolves. 8:43 left to play first quarter. Here's McDaniels now into Randall. Guarded by Jackson Davis. He backs him down, fades away. No good, back iron. Pods with the rebound. Butler bringing the ball up. McDaniels fights off a screen. Now Butler goes to the hole on Gobert. Butler guarded by Gobert. Takes him to the hole, now fades away. Good. Little turnaround shot by Jimmy Butler. T-Wolves lead 8-6. 8 minutes left to play, first quarter. Here's Conley. Back to Randall for three. No good. Butler with the rebound. Warriors set up their half-court offense. Here comes Jackson Davis with the screen. Now Butler goes to the hole. And he passes to Draymond Green. Cuts back to Jackson Davis for a layup. Good pass right there from Draymond Green. Tied up at 8. 7:30 left to play first quarter. Here's Anthony Edwards. Hasn't gotten going yet. He passes to Conley. Now gets a screen from Gobert. Gobert back to Edwards, who cuts to the hole. Wow, good Euro step, Anthony Edwards. There he is. 10-8 T-Wolves. 7 minutes to players. Pods on a floater. No good. Front iron. Gobert rebound. Back to Edwards, guarded by Draymond Green. Edwards a little shake. Step back. Pump fake. Now throws to Randall. Drives to the hole. Could have been a flop on the Warriors. Jackson Davis, no call right there. It's going to be out of bounds, Warriors basketball. So we got 10-8 T-Wolves. About 7 minutes left to play in this first quarter. Really what I'm seeing, I mean, Edwards needs to get going. He just got that last bucket, but it's about even right now. Butler's bringing the ball up for the Warriors. Draymond's got to keep, seeing that court awareness out there. And Gobert, he's a monster on the rebounds. I mean, he's looking to get 20 tonight. So we'll see. Shout out to the 12 people watching. How's everybody doing tonight? Podinski brings it up. I call him Pods. Back to Draymond Green, who actually throws it away. Now Jimmy Butler is going to take it. It's going to be backcourt. T-Wolves are going to get the basketball on a turnover by the Warriors. Already 3 turnovers so far for the Warriors early in this first quarter. Conley with the basketball now throws it back over to Randall. Back to Conley. Gets a free lane to the hole. Floater is good. Mike Conley makes it a 12-8 T-Wolves lead. Up by 4. Here's Draymond. Guarded by Randall tight. Now to Jimmy Butler. Here's Peyton Jr. on Gobert. Misses the layup. Rebound Gobert to Anthony Edwards. Back to Edwards, who drives, and Gobert with the dunk. Everybody went to Edwards, and he kind of went to the lane and passed it off to Gobert, who was wide open. Now Butler, and Draymond just got actually pushed to the ground. They might call they're going to call a blocking foul on Randall. Oh, a cheap shot on Draymond Green right there. Now here's Draymond. Oh, and he throws it away. Another turnover. Oh, actually got tipped away, actually. They're going to call a hold on DiVincenzo of the Wolves. Kuminga is in the game now for the Warriors. Here's Draymond now, guarded by Naz Reid. Pods. They double team him, leave Draymond wide open. Peyton Jr. now, guarded by Randall. He throws it up, and it's a shot clock violation. Here's Naz Reid to Anthony Edwards. Edwards now drives to the hole. Little razzle dazzle. Scoop to the hoop is good. Anthony Edwards makes it a 16-8 T-Wolves lead. Pods guarded by DiVincenzo. Back to Kuminga. Step back from the corner. Good. Jonathan Kuminga makes his first shot. 16-10 T-Wolves. Here's Randall to Edwards. Now they double team him right away. They send a center and Peyton Jr. right at him. He tried to drive to the hole and then pass back out for a 3, and good defense by the Warriors. He actually runs right into a cameraman. You got 5 minutes left to play first quarter. T-Wolves up 16-10. Series tied at 1. Here's Randall on the inbound. Right at the top of the free throw line. Now drives to the hole and gets fouled. Yeah, he's just too fast with that first step for that center. What's his name? Page or something like that? Something like that. Randall with the first free throw is good. 17-10 T-Wolves. Tomorrow you got OKC and the Nuggets and the Cavaliers and Pacers. Second free throw is up and good. Draymond inbounds to Peyton Jr. Back to Draymond. Here's Pods right at the top of the key. Missed shot right there. And rebound T-Wolves to DiVincenzo. Oh, and he throws it away. He was looking for Nas Reed right there. He wasn't looking for the ball. T-Wolves 7 of 14 early shooting. Warriors 5 of 11. 4 turnovers for the Warriors, 2 for the T-Wolves. I feel like the Warriors, like, they don't have anyone to step up offensively. Like, no one's, like, Butler's trying. Like, right now he's driving to the hole. He gets fouled by Nas Reed. He needs to do more of that. Yeah, Butler's got to take it up. He's got to go up to 30 points. If they want to win this game, he's got to get 30. He's averaging 18 this series. So he's got to turn it up in this game. Second free throw up and good. 18 to 11. T-Wolves up 7. 4 minutes left to play second quarter. Here's Anthony Edwards. Stolen away by Payton. Warriors with numbers. Now Butler back to Kuminga and he loses it. Jonathan Kuminga. It's actually a bad pass from Butler, but Kuminga should have handled it. Ooh, almost another steal right there for the Warriors. Gobert on a lob actually gets the offensive rebound, puts it up, no good. Foul. I think they're going to call the foul on Jimmy Butler right there. Actually threw a lob up for Gobert, but it hit the rim, bounced straight up. He got the offensive board, put it up, and got fouled. Lucky it wasn't an and one. First free throws up and good. 19 to 11. T-Wolves lead. 3:48 left to play first quarter. So far, nobody's really stepped up for the Warriors. Second free throws up and short. Offensive rebound for the T-Wolves. Edwards, pull up, no good. Kuminga, rebound. He takes it up. Guarded by Nas Reed, takes him to the hole. Kuminga, strong move, no good. Foul, though. Looks like a foul on Nas Reed. Yeah, he drew contact right there, and then that's what created the space. And then, yeah, and then he got the foul after that. Second free throws up and good. 19 to 12. T-Wolves lead. 3:30 left to play first quarter. Anthony Edwards brings it up full court. Guarded by Buddy Hield. Now he throws to Nas Reed, who almost loses it. Regains it. Stolen by the Warriors. Here comes Butler. Warriors with numbers. Passes to Kuminga in the corner. Now back to Butler. Jimmy Butler. To the hole. Throws it up. No good. Gobert with the rebound. He's a monster down there. He's the biggest guy. Anytime that ball goes off the rim, he's getting that rebound. Now looks like a kick ball by the Warriors. So you got 19 to 12. T-Wolves up 7. 3 minutes left to play first quarter. So we got 19-12 T-Wolves just out of commercial. Here's Edwards to the hole and actually it's going to be out of bounds on the Warriors. Looked like a foul. No call. It's going to be 5 seconds left on the shot clock for the T-Wolves. DiVincenzo to inbound. Now here's Gobert. He throws it up, and did they call a foul? Wow. I can't believe they called a foul, and I think Gobert's going to go to the line for 3 free throws. That's a tough call right there on Looney. Actually, it was a non-shooting foul. Here's DiVincenzo to the hole. Good on a layup. 21-12. T-Wolves. 2:30 left to play first quarter. Here's Looney on the inbound to Kuminga. Brings it up full court, guarded by Anthony Edwards. Kuminga surveying the court. Passes to Jimmy Butler in the post on DiVincenzo. Goes to the hole, pump fake. Now pass to Pods, who goes to the hole. Pass to Butler. And a floater is good for Jimmy Butler. 21-14 T-Wolves. 7-point lead. 2 minutes left to play first quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Pump fake. Now back to DiVincenzo from the corner. 3, no good. Looney with the rebound. Here's Buddy Hield on a crossover. Takes Gobert to the hole. Layup. Oh, blocked by Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Spin move on Pods. Goes to the hole. Ooh, no good. Blocked by Looney. Here's Hield. Play starting to pick up. Kuminga now wide open. Doesn't take the shot. Now goes up against Gobert and one opportunity. Jonathan Kuminga makes it a 21-16 game with the chance to make it a 4-point T-Wolves lead. 1 minute left to play first quarter. I'm surprised Kuminga, he actually didn't take he had a wide open shot and decided to take Gobert head on. It ended up working out for him, but he's made a couple plays tonight where I kind of questioned. He had that turnover earlier on the breakaway 2-on-1 with Jimmy Butler, and then that play right there. Here's Anthony Edwards. Edwards now guarded by Draymond. Edwards pull up 3, no good. Offensive rebound T-Wolves. It's been the story of the first half why they're leading is rebounding. Edwards again on Draymond. Tries to go baseline, they double. T-Wolves get the deflection. Here's DiVincenzo for the 3, no good. Kuminga now, wide open again. He passes on the shot. Butler now on DiVincenzo. Butler spins. Oh, got the roll. 21-19. T-Wolves with the 2-point lead. 40 seconds left to play first quarter. DiVincenzo. Oh, could be an offensive foul. It is. What a play by Draymond. DiVincenzo just ran right into him. They were running that wheel play where everyone, it's hard to describe, but there's a lot of running around, and Draymond just got right in DiVincenzo's way. It's almost like he knew the play. 33 seconds left. Let's see if the Warriors go 2 for 1. 28 seconds. Butler. Not going to get it off. Butler on DiVincenzo. Goes to the hole. Oh, they cannot guard Jimmy Butler. He's taken over right now in the paint. He's got about 8 points in the paint. Here's Edwards, 13 seconds left, 10. Edwards guarded by Kuminga. Now gets a screen from DiVincenzo. 5 seconds left. Edwards takes him on, goes to the hole, throws it up, off back iron. Tie game. It's another defensive slugfest in game 3. 21-21 into the first quarter. Looks like they split here with 1 minute into the second quarter. 23-23, 11 minutes to play, second quarter. Here's Butler now. Now to Hield. Guarded by McDaniels. He bit on the pump fake. Now Hield airballs the three. Rebound T-Wolves. Back to Nas Reed. Looking for Randall in the post. On Buddy Hield. They double team Randall. Good play right there by the Warriors. Get a deflection. 14 on the shot clock. Tied up at 23. 10:50 left to play second quarter. Inbound pass to Conley. Conley goes to the hole. Double team. Randall's wide open. 3 balls no good. Pods with the rebound. Warriors work the half court set. Screen from Looney. Pods goes to the hole. Floater is no good. Looney rebound. And they're going to wave it off. It looks like over the back on Looney. Well, actually, it is good. It's going to be a shot by Looney, actually a layup. 25-23 Warriors. 10:30 left to play second quarter. T-Wolves bring the ball up. Here's Conley. Pass to Randall on the pick and roll is good. Good pass by Conley right there to a driving Randall. Pods now comes off a screen from Butler, passes to Butler, who gets a screen from Hield, goes to the hole, pass to the outside, and it's a turnover. McDaniels, Wolves with numbers, pass to Conley, wide open, blocked by Kuminga. Hell of a defensive play. Wolves get the ball back, and McDaniels hits a 3, wide open in the corner. 28-25, T-Wolves take a 3-point lead in a timeout. 9:49 left to play second quarter. See who we got in the chat. Nobody yet. Shout out to the 18 people watching. Appreciate you guys. My question is Jimmy Butler going to be able to close out the first quarter? And he's going to have to do that. I feel like in the next 3 quarters, he's going to have to do that in 2 out of the 3. And one of them's going to have to be the fourth quarter. So pick a quarter right here, second or third. But if Butler can close it out like he did in the first, and the Warriors can keep playing the defense that they're playing, they got a shot. And I don't think a lot of people gave him a chance without Curry. So they're kind of playing, with the, that nobody gave them a chance, like chip on their shoulder. And Jimmy Butler, he looks like he's the one stepping up for Steph Curry's absence right now. Kuminga is playing well too. I mean, he's had some, couple errors, but had that block shot. I know it led to a McDaniels three, but still, though, you got to like the effort from him. Who, the Warriors didn't have a lot of faith in him, and now he's getting a lot of playing time. He's on the bench right now, though. Butler now comes off a screen from Looney, misses the 15-footer. Looney with the rebound, put back is no good. Mike Conley with the rebound. He takes it out, now works in the half-court set. Naz Reid on the mismatch with Pods. Now Looney comes over for help with the double team. They swing it around. Here's Alexander Walker back to Naz Reid. Good. Naz Reid. 7-footer right there who can shoot. 31-25 T-Wolves. 9 minutes left to play second quarter. Here's Pods for three. No good. Looks like a loose ball foul on the Warriors. So it's going to be T-Wolves ball up 6. 9 minutes to play second quarter. You got Alexander Walker, Naz Reid, Randall. I don't see Edwards on the floor. Yeah, Edwards isn't on the floor right now. Looks like you got a deflection. It's going to be T-Wolves ball, still 12 on the shot clock. Conley's going to inbound here. Pass to Alexander Walker, guarded by Payton. Pass to Randall in the corner, guarded by Looney, takes him off the dribble. Thinks better of it, passes to Conley, throws it up for a floater, no good. It's going to be a loose ball foul on Looney, pushed Randall in the back on the rebound. It's going to be T-Wolves ball, 14 on the shot clock. They're going to inbound. Looks like McDaniels to inbound to Conley. Hey, what's up, David? Conley to Randall. Back to Naz Reid. Pulls up for three. Good. And Naz Reid's hit his last two. 34-25. Minnesota up 9. Naz Reid with 6 points. Two of two from three. Kuminga now. Takes Naz Reid off the dribble. Goes to the hole. Strong move. That's what he's good at right there. And he can elevate a little bit too. 34-27. T-Wolves with a 7-point lead. Here's Randall. Ooh, strong move to the hole. Good. Julius Randle. You're not going to be able to guard him one-on-one in the paint. South Denver. Man, Broncos are going to be tough this year. You know the Chiefs and Broncos are going to have a good game this year. Hopefully they put that game on primetime. $36-27. T-Wolves with a 9-point lead. Here's Draymond Green. Half-court set for the Warriors. Passes to Kuminga, guarded by Naz Reid. Warriors going small. Takes him off the dribble. Kuminga pulls up. Horrible shot. McDaniels with the rebound. I don't even think that shot hit the rim. McDaniels now goes to the hole. Turnover. Stolen by Kuminga. Back to Payton. And a layup is good. So Kaminga, he'll make a bad play, but he kind of makes up for it too. Here's Conley to Randall in the corner, wide open. Warriors not even guarding him. Naz Reid offensive rebound and a foul. Looks like they're going to get Naz Reid on a foul on Kuminga. Looks like a over the back foul. Warriors now down 7, 36-29. 7 minutes left to play second quarter. Here's Peyton Jr., guarded by Naz Reid. Swing it over to Pods. Pods pulls up for three. No good. Rebound Naz Reid. Here's Anthony Edwards back in the game. Edwards, guarded by Buddy Hield. They double team him. Throw it to Naz Reid. Thinks better of a three. Back to Randall for three. Good! Julius Randle makes it a 39-29 game. T-Wolves go up by 10. 6:30 left to play second quarter. They're just showing that Steph Curry injury, and right now he's kind of acting like a coach. He's over by the scores table, kind of looking at like stats or something like that. Right now, Warriors are 13 of 25 from two, 0 of 3 from 3 point. So Could be a reason why they're down 10. Curry would probably have this game tied. If not, maybe Warriors have the lead. And it's going to be an off the ball foul on the Warriors. Ooh. Just going down 10, you didn't need that. T-Wolves are going to get possession right here. Here's Randall now, crosses half court. They leave him open for three. He passes to Edwards. They double team him right away. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. And Naz Reid loses it out of bounds. Turnover on the T-Wolves. So both teams give it away right after the timeout. Here's Pods. Guarded by Naz Reid. Gets a screen from Jimmy Butler. Goes to the hole. Floater is no good. He's going to get fouled and go to the line for 2 free throws. Trying to make it an 8-point game. T-Wolves up 39-29. First free throw is up and good. 39-30 now. So you can tell, I mean, this series is going to be a low scoring. Most of these games, I mean, both teams aren't going to get to 100. Makes the second free throw, 39-31. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, Sports Talk Channel? Here's Edwards, now guarded by Payton. Gets a screen from Gobert. Throws it to McDaniels. 2 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. Got to throw it up and no good. Back iron. Actually, he did a good job to get rid of it. He had like 1 second and realized that the shot clock was winding down. Here's Jimmy Butler. Warriors down 8, 39-31. 5 minutes left to go, second quarter. Here's Pods. Gets a screen from Butler. Back to Butler for 3. No good. Front iron. Here's Kuminga now. To Pods. Back to Butler. Someone's got to take over. Here's Butler to the hole. Jams it home. Jimmy Butler. That could be it. Warriors just need one play to get a little momentum. 39-33. 4:30 left to go. Second quarter. And looks like an offensive foul on the Wolves. Warriors are going to get this ball back. Yeah, he looks like he's got his cool tonight. I mean, he doesn't. I haven't seen any. Even when they knocked him down early, he wasn't mad about it. He looks like maybe they talked to him. He's got good composure tonight. But you know that could change at any moment with Draymond. You just never know with him. So we got 39-33. Yeah, we got an offensive foul on the Wolves. Warriors are going to get this ball. Here's Jimmy Butler on a handoff from Potts. Back to Peyton Jr. for 3, no good. Warriors again struggling from 3. Big time. Edwards, guarded by Peyton. A little shake and bake. Now he throws to Randall, who lost it, regains it. Got 9 on the shot clock. Ooh, poked away by Kuminga. It's that defense, I mean, he brings. It kind of keeps you in the game. I mean, that just the little things Kuminga does. I mean, he also the turnovers too. I mean, he's a young player. As Edwards pulls up from 3, air ball. Warriors got a chance right here. Make this a 4-point game, 3-point game. Here's Potts to the hole. Throws it out to Peyton in the corner. Draymond now guarded by Randall. Throws to Butler. Guarded by McDaniels. Goes to the hole. Pass to Draymond. Layup is good. Warriors now down 4, 39-35. 3:30 left to play second quarter. On a little run right now. I want to say about a 6-0 run, 4-0 run. It's just Butler driving to the hole, and they close out on Butler. Two guys go to him, and Butler with the perfect pass to Draymond, who's wide open under the hoop. Looks like Butler drives, gets his own miss, and Edwards with the rebound. Passes to Conley in the corner. Conley goes up, floater is no good. Rebound Draymond. 39-35. T-Wolves with a 4-point lead. 3 minutes left to go, second quarter, and a turnover by the Warriors. Draymond thought Kuminga was going one way. There's Kuminga again. There's the boneheaded plays right there. Draymond thought Kuminga was going to spin out of the post, and Kuminga did another thing. Turned it over. Wolves missed the three. Pods on. Ooh, looked like Kuminga traveled. Got away with it. Gobert rebound. Still 39-35. Edwards with the three. Miss. 2:20 left to play second quarter. Warriors with the ball. Butler now drives to the hole on Gobert. Good. And one opportunity for Butler. Trying to make this a 1-point game. 39-37, but Butler can make it 39-38. That was the thing. Can Butler close out each quarter? Can he be the Warriors' closer? He did it in the first quarter. He's doing it in the second quarter. Makes the free throw, makes it a 1-point game. 2:15 left to play second quarter. Here's Conley. Takes it up full court. Guarded by Peyton. Warriors crowd comes alive. Here's Randall. Now to Edwards in the corner, guarded by Kuminga. Does a nice job on Edwards. Throws it out to Randall, who hits back corner, no good. Rebound, Edwards. Him and Kuminga are battling right now. Edwards in the post. They double him. Great defense by the Warriors. Oh, no. Are they going to call a foul on Draymond? That's terrible. He's got to keep his cool right now. He's going off right now. He turns his back to the official. He says, I just have my hands up. Could this turn Draymond? Could this make him go off? This call right here is a terrible call. He's got to chill out right now. Yeah, he's good. He's smiling with Edwards. I think he said, that's a bullshit call, right? Crowd with the ref, you suck chant. Actually done a nice job on Edwards. 7 points tonight. He's 3 of 11. Yeah, you kicked our ass, bro. Man, that's a game I want to forget. Yeah, matter of fact, that game really made me really think about life. That the Chiefs really aren't that good. That maybe I thought they were a little better than they were. A tie ball game at 40. Here's Conley now to Randall. Layup is no good. Warriors rebound. Warriors can take the lead right here. Pods. Warriors with numbers. He holds back and turns it over. Actually, they're going to call a foul. A reach-in call on Conley. He possibly could be going to the free throw line right now. I don't think the Wolves are in the bonus right now, or the Warriors. Yeah, what do you say that score was? Do you think it was 40-6 or 34-0? Because a lot of people say different scores. I know that the Chiefs scored a couple garbage time touchdowns, but what do you think the score was? Was it 40-6, 34-0? Here's Pods now, floater, no good. Gobert rebound. Passes out to McDaniels. Now to Conley. 1 minute left to go, second quarter. Here's Anthony Edwards. Guarded by Pods. Edwards, crossover. Now to the hole. No good. Thought he got fouled. 45 seconds left. Here's Butler. Throws to Kuminga. He throws it back out to Butler. Guarded by Conley. Let's see what Jimmy can do. Goes to the hole. Blocked by Gobert. Oh, they're going to call a foul. I think that's a bad call. I think Gobert got... I gotta see that again. Can they challenge that? I think they can now. Gobert wants him to challenge. I think Gobert got all ball right there. That's not a good call. You know what, James? The world won a Super Bowl. I mean, you know what the I think people just got tired of the Taylor Swift thing and seeing the Chiefs win close games, and my personal opinion, it was a lot of fuck ups by the other team at the end of the game, but like there was a blocked field goal against Denver. There was a missed field goal one game. There was a bad snap at the end of the game. So there's a lot of lucky shit for the Chiefs. And, they got some favorable calls. And I felt like, the NFL made a statement in this Super Bowl. And I give credit to the Eagles. They're just the better team. There's nothing we can do about it. 25 seconds left. Here's Conley back to Edwards to Alexander Walker. Edwards now, 9 on the shot clock. Back to Walker. Goes up, pulls up, 15, no good. Looney with the rebound. Passes to Butler. Now to Pods, 6 in the second quarter. 3, 2, Pods, fades, no good. Warriors are going to take a 2-point lead at the half, 42-40, in a low-scoring affair. You just get the feel like this game's like an old school, back in the 90s, early 2000s when games were like 81, 85. You never saw a game in the 120s. It's just, I think without the without the Curry, the Warriors kind of just turn into an average team, but they're well coached, so they can like go up against, and they're at home, so they can go up a really good team like the T Wolves and keep up with them. Just with good defense from Kaminga, Draymond Green. Kaminga's been playing really good defense on Edwards, I would say. Broncos fans, there was I know the starters didn't play, but it was a Week 18 game, and the Broncos I think beat us 40-0. It was so bad that they ended up taking the game off of CBS. Um, I never saw anything like that. It was the worst loss in the Andy Reid era. Bo Nix at one point in that game he was like 20 of 20, like he could not miss. And pretty much after that point, I knew it's gonna be about 10 years of 10 to 15 years of Bo Nix in Denver. It's gonna be, yeah. The whole division is tough. I mean, every single game, the Broncos, the Chargers, the Raiders. I mean, the Chiefs have won 9 straight divisions, but I feel like this year is going to be the toughest because the offensive line still isn't set. I mean, Mahomes took a lot of sacks last year. It's not right. It's still going to be taking a lot of sacks. But Broncos are an up and coming team, and at one point the Chiefs beat them 17 straight times. I mean, just think about that. That's almost 8 years of wins for the Chiefs, and that shit was crazy. And then Sean Payton ended up changing that, but um, yeah, things are different in Denver. But yeah, I think the Chiefs they'll be lucky to split with the Broncos next year. But as for the Eagles, right now the Chiefs have no chance with them, unless some barring some type of injury that happens to the Eagles. I just don't see if they match up again, the Chiefs have no chance. Yeah, I love Andy Reid. I'm glad to see that he got the highest paid coach. I'm glad to see that he ended up getting couple Super Bowls, and um, the world really got to see who Andy Reid is, and now he's got a lot of haters. Like I know you see him on commercials now for State Farm. Um, Never would have thought that back when they signed. I never would have thought it got would have got to this point. But Mahomes really changed things. Actually, Alex Smith kind of turned this thing around, and then Mahomes came in, and um, they had the pieces with Patrick Mahomes. Like a lot of these quarterbacks come in and they don't have guys around them. Like Mahomes had, Tyreek, he had Kelsey, um, and then he had Coach Reed too. So it's just one of those things where I mean it was like built for him to succeed, and they had been watching him since high school. Brett Veach had scouted him in high school. He actually showed Andy Reid tape on him early on, like his freshman year. And the Chiefs went from I want to say pick 28 to pick 10 to draft the guy. That's how much they liked him. But yeah, you'll never see the first year stats from him. You won't see the 50 touchdowns, the 5,000 yards. They've totally went to another type of an offense. They're trying to go to like a two tight end. They're trying to get like a lot of side to side shit, a lot of bubble screens, a lot of like draw plays. It's different now. I mean, they need to try to get the ball downfield again. I think the Hollywood Brown injury really hurt them last year. And I think a lot of guys had to step into roles that they weren't expecting. So Mahomes, it's really on the offensive line and the defensive line too. Can they get back to leading the league in sacks and basically protecting Patrick Mahomes? It's going to be tough. We're back a little late. 10:30 left to play third quarter. 47-45 T-Wolves. Here's Heel. Pull up three. No good. Rebound T-Wolves. Here's Conley. Mike Conley gets a screen from Gobert. Tries to float it up to him for an alley-oop. No good. Conley rebound. Throws it out to Randall. Tries to go baseline on Draymond. Now back and Draymond down. Oh, Edwards to the hole. Jams it down. Poster Anthony Edwards. I got to see more of that. If this guy's the next Jordan, I got to see him flying like that. Here's Draymond. Throws it up. No good. Rebound. Throws it out. Warriors healed for three. No good. Pods tips it out to Butler. Butler gets it stolen almost. Now goes to the hole. Good defense by Gobert. Here's Edwards. Randall to Conley in the corner. No good. Jackson Davis with the rebound to Butler, who throws it out to Potts for three. Good. Warriors close it to within one. 49-48 T-Wolves. 9 minutes to go, third quarter. Conley, guarded by Potts, backs him down at half court. Here's Edwards off a screen. They double team him. He throws to Randall. Oh, and it could be a illegal screen on Gobert. This could be Warriors ball. Yeah, so I think Kerr's going to challenge this call that it was an illegal screen on Gobert. I want to. I mean, I've been hearing a lot of things about Anthony Edwards, like this guy could be possibly compared to Michael Jordan, and he's got 10 points, and we're almost to the midpoint of the third quarter, and I gotta see more from him, and I just haven't this playoff series with the Warriors, and um, he's got his points are usually, he had a nice drive, a nice dunk right there. Um, you know, a nice little drive to the basket. But other than that, he's been pretty quiet. Kaminga's done a nice job on him defensively. And I really thought during the one-on-one with Kaminga, I thought he would take advantage of that more. They have been doubling him, so as soon as he gets the ball, either Looney will close out or Pods will close out on him if Kaminga's guarding him. So I get that he's seen a lot of double teams, um, and I think Nas Reed needs to come in the game. He was hot early on. He had a couple threes early on in that second half. I want to say where they went up 10. So I think if you threw him in the game, you got to keep Gobert in the game too. So um, I think when you kick it out to Nas Reed and he's wide open for three, um, I think that gives the T Wolves an advantage right there. So hopefully I see him coming out of the timeout. Um, the Warriors just got to keep doing what they're doing. They got to get this to a have it to be a close game in the fourth quarter and have exactly Jimmy Butler take over like he's done in the first two quarters. Um, right about that, you see it about the 5 minute mark, 4 minute mark. Jimmy Butler kind of comes alive and it's in the paint. Um, we'll see if they made the adjustments to that, but um, really, he's getting a one-on-one, and he's going up against he's a stronger guard, and he's going up against littler guys, and the Warriors are clearing out the paint, and it's allowing him to. They're kind of spacing it out, and it's allowing him to get one-on-ones to the paint. So they can. they can do that. I think right now they're just trying to hold really the pace of the T Wolves. And yeah, like I said, Anthony Edwards, he's got to come alive. I got to see something from him. I got to see a couple step back 30 footers in a row. Make Steve Kerr call a timeout. Um, possibly, drive to the rack, get another dunk. But comparing him to Michael Jordan, I just don't see it right now. So it's going to be T Wolves ball. They inbound to Gobert. Gobert on a handoff to Edwards. Drives to the hole. Pump fakes. Now throws it out to Conley. Conley throws to Randall. And it's going to be a shot clock violation. Yeah, Edwards had another opportunity right there. Drove to the hole, had a one-on-one, could have stepped back for a fadeaway. That Kevin Durant shot where he just pulls up right there for two. He had that opportunity. 49-48. T-Wolves up one. Here's Potts for three. No good. Gobert rebound to Conley. Back to Randall. Here's Randall guarded by Draymond. Back to Edwards. Step back. Doesn't take the three. Throws to Randall. Trying to back down Draymond. Spin move. Trying to get away. Fades away. No good. Back iron. Rebound Warriors. Still down one, 49-48. 8 minutes to go, third quarter, and looks like a reach-in foul on the T-Wolves. Looks like, not sure if it was a reach-in foul or okay. Yeah, it's going to be side out of bounds, 14 on the shot clock. Warriors ball. Butler's going to inbound. Pass the green, guarded tight by Julius Randle. Here comes Conley with the double team. Now Draymond throws it into Butler in the post. Guarded by Edwards. Spin move on Edwards. Jimmy Butler gives the Warriors the lead. What a move right there. 50-49 Warriors. 7:40 left to play third quarter. Here's Mike Conley coming off the screen. Throws it up. Gobert. Good defense by Draymond. Jackson Davis with the rebound. Throws it to Pods. Warriors up one. 50-49. Mike Conley and Pods collide. Now to Davis. To the rack. No good. Followed by Hield, but it looks like a foul before the dunk. It's going to be two shots for Jackson Davis. Warriors up one, 50-49. 7:20 left to play third quarter. What a move by Jimmy Butler. And I would say the question is, who's going to step up for Steph Curry's absence? And it is Jimmy Butler. He's got the closer mentality. It's the same guy, we saw in the playoffs before, You want the ball in that guy's hands. So I like the Warriors' chances. If they can keep playing defense like they're playing and keep this game close, and Butler can come alive in those last 4 minutes, yeah, they got a great chance. And Naz Reid's actually going to come into the game right now. Second free throws up and good. 51-49 Warriors. 7:19 left to play third quarter. Here's Anthony Edwards, guarded by Payton. One-on-one, top of the key. Drives to the hole and looks like a reach-in foul on Pods. Second team foul on the T-Wolves. You got Barry Bonds, Alex Rodriguez, couple steroid users. Steroids. Hell yeah. Couple great players though. Can't take that away from him. Bonds the greatest, possibly the greatest hitter I've ever seen. A-Rod's probably in like the top five. Edwards at the free throw line. First one's no good. You know, they compared another guy to Michael Jordan. I think his name was Harold Miner. Could he be more Harold Miner? 10 points total. Second one's good. 51-50. Warriors with a 1 point lead. 7 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's Draymond Green at the half court taking the ball up. Calls a play to Jimmy Butler. Pods with the screen. Butler to the hole. Good! Oh, you can't stop Jimmy Butler to the hole like that. He's scoring at will in the paint right now. 53-50. Warriors with the 3 point lead. Oh, Randall with the blocking foul. That could be offensive. Oh, I don't like that call. They called it on Draymond. I thought that was a offensive foul on Randall. He pushed off on Draymond. Oh man, he used that. He used that arm like that. It's not a good call. That's terrible. And I'm not even a fan of the Warriors or the T Wolves, but that's a terrible call. They got to be able to go back and look at that and change that. It's not good. Really, the only team I can see pulling away would be the T Wolves. The way the Warriors are going to win this game, it's going to be a close game down to the wire. The T Wolves can win this game in numerous ways by a close game or a blowout. Can the Warriors sustain this good defense? I mean, they've given up only 50 points. Half the third quarter is down. Yeah, I mean, it looks like they're going to hold them under 100. So 11 points for Edwards, 15 points for Randall. DiVincenzo to inbound. Pass to Naz Reid in the corner. Now to Julius Randle. A give and go to Edwards. Layup is good. He's really good slashing to the basket. Haven't seen him make a shot yet. 13 points for Edwards. 53-52. Warriors with the 1-point lead. Here's Butler to the hole again. Foul. I feel like when he's coming off a screen like that and he's free to the basket, it's either going to be he's going to jump over your defender or he's going to get fouled like that. So it's good to have a weapon like that for the Warriors. Butler's first free throw is up and good. 54-52. Warriors with a 2-point lead. Trying to make it 3. 6:22 left to play third quarter. Second one is no good. Tip is, whose ball is it? It's going to be T-Wolves' ball. Edwards, 5 of 14, 1 of 6 from 3. Here's Randall on Looney. No good. Kuminga with the rebound. Passes it to Butler. Guarded by Edwards. Gets a screen from Pods. Now a switch on Naz Reid. Takes him to the hole. Butler. Oh, man, on the bigger Naz Reid. That's a 7-footer right there. Jimmy Butler just took him head on. 56-52. 5:50 left to play. Third quarter. Here's Edwards. Pull up is good. There's the answer. That's the answer the T-Wolves were looking for. Edwards with 15. Coming alive in the third. Here's Kuminga. Guarded by DiVincenzo. Gives to Butler. No, he just missed the layup on an up and under. Here's Edwards. Guarded by Payton. Edwards trying to, and looks like he got fouled. He's taken over a little bit. Man, I was calling for it. I'm like, where is he? Like, when's he going to take over? When's it his time? Like, when are we going to see the 32-point performance, you know? It might be coming right now. First free throw is up and no good. Second free throw's up and good. 56-55. Warriors with the 1-point lead. Inbounds to Pods, back to Kuminga, crosses half court, back to Butler, guarded by McDaniels. Butler comes off a screen, pump fakes, now back to Pods, to Payton, to Kuminga, pulls up for 3, no good. That's a bad shot by Kuminga. Edwards, guarded by Kuminga, goes to the hole, goes up and under, and no good. Offensive rebound, Randall. Throws out to DiVincenzo, and it's tipped out of bounds. It looks like it's going to be Warriors' ball. It got tipped out and actually hit Edwards' knee as it went out of bounds. That's a tough break for the Wolves. The ball actually gets deflected. Pods deflects it. Oh, actually, that ball actually never touched Edwards. I'm sure they might look at that again, but yeah, it should be T Wolves' ball coming out of commercial. I don't think that ball ever touched Edwards. Just looking at the commercial and in the replay. Looks like we got a coach's challenge right now. Just like I thought, T-Wolves are going to challenge it. I think it's going to still stay in their possession. Pods with the deflection for the Warriors, and then it looks like it goes off of them because the way the ball spins when it hits the hardwood, but it never touched Anthony Edwards. So it's going to be 56-55. Warriors up 1. T-Wolves are going to get possession right here. 5 on the shot clock. They changed it to 7 on the shot clock, actually. 4:47 left to play third quarter. Here's Randall to inbound. Throws it to Edwards. Goes to the hole. Good. There he is. He's coming alive right now. He must have heard me, but there he is. I mean, you're looking for the time in the game where he kind of comes alive, and he's shown that. You know, in the last about 5 minutes of this game, yeah, he's had about 10 points. Here's Kuminga with the slam. Poster over Naz Reid. Warriors take a 1-point lead, 58-57. 3, Edwards, no good. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Kuminga. Guarded by Edwards. Looking for Butler in the post. Guarded by DiVincenzo. They double. Randall with good defense. Stolen. Here's Edwards. There was to Naz Reid, back to Edwards. He pulls up from 3. No good. Back-to-back misses for Anthony Edwards from 3. Here's Butler. Drives to the hole. Man, they close out on him. Here's Hield, wide open in the corner. Good! Warriors take a 4-point lead. 61-57. 3:27 left to play third quarter. Edwards trying to answer. Passes it to Randall. Drives to the hole. Good in an and one. Good decision right there, Anthony Edwards. They closed out on him. He got the double team, and it gave Randall an easy lane to the basket. Looney with the foul. Warriors up 2, trying to make it a 1-point game. 61-59. 3 minutes left to go, third quarter. Randall with 17 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. First free throw's up and good. Well, the only free throw, actually. 61-60. Warriors up 1. Here's Butler. Turns around, picks up his dribble. Back to Pods. Gets a screen from Butler. Now Naz Reid. Pulls up, step back. No good. Rebound DiVincenzo. Alexander Walker. Now to Randall. In the post to Butler. Oh, strong move. Butler can't do anything about that. You got about 6'9", 280 pounds, and Butler's only about 6'4". 62-61, T-Wolves up 1. 2:30 left to play third quarter. Here's Kuminga. Oh, gets away with an offensive foul. Throws it up. Could it be an and one? I think it is. I thought he got away with an offensive foul right there. They didn't call it. He goes up and gets fouled. So the Warriors are going to take a 1-point lead, chance to make it a 2-point game, 2-point lead. They're letting them get away with them throwing the elbow into the chest of the defender. Kuminga's free throw is good. 64-62. 2:26 left to play third quarter. Alexander Walker off a screen from Naz Reid. He lost it. It's poked away by Buddy Hield. Minnesota's going to regain possession. DiVincenzo to inbound. Throws to Gobert. To Edwards on a handoff. Edwards, he turned it over. Threw it right to Looney. He hesitated. He had Gobert on a lob. I don't know why he hesitated. Here's Butler in the corner. 3-ball. Good! Wow. Horrible turnover from Anthony Edwards. That's a 5-point swing right there. Ha. Man, the Eagles fans, they just keep following me. Yeah, it's all good, man. You guys got that one. Can't argue a blowout like that. I swear, I made a few videos leading up to the Super Bowl, and I was talking a lot of shit about shit that wasn't even about football, and a lot of Eagles fans subbed from that, and then they let me have it. Anything that might have nothing to do with football, they subbed to my channel just because of that. So be careful of the trash talk. So you got Edwards he's got 10 points in the third. Randall's got 8 points. It's really just both of them. Nobody else really doing much of anything. Conley was 7. McDaniels was 6. Gobert's got 11 rebounds, but only 3 points. Naz Reid, I thought he could come in and give him a spark, but he still has 6 points and basically on 2 threes back to back in the first half. So the Timberwolves, they're down 5. They need somebody else besides Edwards and Randall to step up right now. Alexander Walker's got the ball, passes half court, guarded by Buddy Hield. Throws to Edwards. On Kuminga, drives to the... Oh! My God! Anthony Edwards! He flies! Superman! Wow! A poster on 4 Warriors. Wow! There he is. Here's Looney. To the hole, no good. Woo! Kuminga in the corner for 3, good. 70-64 Warriors with a 6-point lead. 1 minute to go, third quarter. Here's Naz Reid off the dribble. In the corner, steps back in a foul off the ball. What a crazy dunk by Edwards. He's had a couple of them in the third, but that one was incredible. He took off from one step in the free throw line, and let's just say you needed a stewardess on that motherfucker because he flew. You try to have an unbiased opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's just the Warriors are an underdog without Curry. Nobody kind of believed in them. So you get a little bit more hyped for them when they make a play. But Jesus, Edwards, he starts out at about half court. Whew, whew. Is that Looney? Oh, Looney Tunes. You got to be crazy to go up against him. To go up against Anthony Edwards like that, you got to have some balls, but whew, that's when you kind of get out the way a little bit. Here's Peyton, guarded by Naz Reid. Butler now. Edwards guarding him tight. Throws to Hield. T-Wolves playing man-to-man. Crossover Hield. Pull-up three. Good. Buddy Hield. What a play by him. Makes it a 7-point Warriors lead. 73-66. 42 seconds left to play third quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Throws it back out. Edwards, three. Good. The answer. Anthony Edwards coming alive. Third quarter. 23 points for him. He's got 15 in the third. It's exactly what they needed. 24 seconds left third quarter. Warriors turn it over. Wow. Can't believe you would turn it over right like that and give the Wolves the last shot of this quarter. 73-69 Warriors. Now poked away. Edwards regains possession. Guarded by Buddy Hield. Edwards, 4, 3, 2. Edwards goes up on Looney. No foul. It's going to stay 73-69 at the end of the third quarter. And, yeah, I mean, I was calling for it. I said, is he the next Harold Miner? I'm not sure if he was watching or not, but I called Anthony Edwards Harold Miner. And after that, he proceeded to put up 15 points. He also dunked on the whole Warriors, Looney, and had a couple nice cuts to the basket, a couple three balls, got to the line too as well. If he continues to do that, and he needs to play this whole fourth quarter, if he doesn't, I mean, he should play this whole fourth quarter, but maybe Randall sits for maybe 2 minutes, but if he continues to play like that, maybe the Wolves don't need anyone else besides Randall and Edwards to be on offense. But yeah, that was a show. That was pretty fun to watch. just underway, fourth quarter. Shout out to the 24 people watching. I appreciate you guys. Looks like we're going to have a jump ball situation between Randall and Looney. 11:28 left to play, fourth quarter. Still 73-69 Warriors. 11 on the shot clock. It looked like they're fighting for position. Like the ref had to stop it for a minute. Now he throws it up, and Naz Reid gets possession for the Wolves. Now Randall almost turns it over to Conley. Floater is no good. Off front iron and rebounded by the Warriors. Here's Peyton Jr. to Kuminga, guarded by Conley. Let's see if he just takes him to the... Yeah, he's backing him down right now. Throws it up and gets fouled. That's a smart play by him, taking a smaller guard like that on. So Steve Kerr forced to play him a little bit more. He's kind of coming alive a little bit. They're going to need him and Butler. So Butler is not actually in the game right now. I'm sure they're saving him to close out this fourth, but (74-69) Warriors up 5, 11 minutes left to play, fourth quarter. Curry on the bench doing a little coaching right now to Buddy Hield. Here's the free throw by Kuminga. It's good. 75-69. Warriors with a 6-point lead. Here's Conley. Oh, a big screen by Randall. They're going to call offensive foul on Julius Randle. It's a moving screen. Oh, it was a good sell by Pods right there. What an acting job by him. It looks like, he ran into a wall a little bit, but you can tell on the replay that he flopped. Butler, fade away, 15, no good. And Naz Reid with the rebound. Here's Conley. Comes off a screen from Randall and he falls down. Blocking foul on Pods. You got 10:30 left to play, fourth quarter, 75-69 Warriors. 16 on the shot clock for the T-Wolves as they inbound to Julius Randle. Conley with the basketball now, guarded by Pods. Throws to Randle in the post. Backing down Draymond Green. Julius Randle fades away, no good. Good defense by Draymond. Warriors got numbers, and they slow it down to Draymond. To Butler inside the paint, and he missed the easy layup. That's surprising. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be the T-Wolves ball. Man, that was... You don't see Butler miss an easy shot like that. Here's Edwards. Oh. I thought it was going to be a travel on Edwards, but they ended up calling Peyton with it looked like a reach-in foul. Yeah, I think his feet were down. I think that would have been a travel. Poked away by Peyton. It's going to be 10 on the shot clock for the T-Wolves as they regain possession. 9:54 left to play, fourth quarter. Series tied up at 1. Randall inbounds to Edwards. guarded by Butler. Now gets the switch on Pods. Edwards. Step back. Three. Good! Anthony Edwards. 15 in the third. And he starts off the fourth here with a three. Kuminga to the hole, slashing good. 77-72. Warriors with the 5-point lead. 9:26 left to play third. Edwards pull up three, no good. Naz Reid with the three in the corner. Good. Good answer right there by the T-Wolves. 77-75. Warriors with the 2-point lead. 9 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Looks like it's going to be a foul right now on Mike Conley. There might be 3 team fouls on the Timberwolves, I believe. What was that? Go Raiders? Oh no, man. We can't have a Raiders fan. Can't do it. I'm just kidding, man. Yeah, like I said earlier, I was talking to about the Broncos. I just feel like every team in the division has a chance to win the AFC West this year. So, I mean, the Chiefs had their chances. For a long time they ran that division, and now every single team has a chance going into next year. So, it's gonna be fun to watch. And hopefully they can rebound from that blowout Super Bowl loss, because that was actually painful to watch. Butler pull up three, good. Wow. Wolves will get it to like a one possession, and then Warriors will get a three. 80-75. Warriors with a 5-point lead. Here's Edwards to Randall. Randall in the paint. Good on Draymond. 80-77. Warriors with a 3-point lead. 8:30 left to go, fourth quarter. Butler now gets a screen from Payton. Gets a switch on Naz Reid. Butler sizing him down. Now pass to Payton. Back to Butler. Takes him off the dribble. And, gets the foul. He's done that a couple times on Naz Reid. I mean, you can't stay with him. I mean, but as soon as Butler gets the ball, his first step is so explosive, Naz Reid has no chance. I mean, he might do a good job on other guards in the league, but Jimmy Butler's really good at getting to the paint and scoring like that. First free throw is up and good. Warriors with a 4-point lead, 81-77. $8:16 left to play, fourth quarter. 32 for Jimmy Butler, and I want to say about 20 of them have been in the paint. Second one's up and good. 82-77. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Buddy Hield. Got some coaching tips from Steph Curry as he was on the bench. Naz Reid with the screen. Now pass to Anthony Edwards, guarded by Payton. Edwards backing him down. Poked away. Randall regains it and puts it in for a layup. Wow. It's pretty lucky right there to get that ball back. It looked like it was going to be a steal for the Warriors, and they actually poked it away right to Julius Randle, who just went up for an easy dunk. Oh, that shot clock might have ran out. Yeah, I think that shot clock ran out, so that's not going to count. Actually, it's a tough break for the T-Wolves. Warriors still up 5, 82-77. Draymond with the ball crosses half court. Guarded by Randall. Pass to Butler. Guarded by McDaniels. He gets a screen from Draymond. Switch to Naz Reid. Here's Butler on Naz Reid. To the paint. Fade away. Jimmy. No good. Rebound T-Wolves. Anthony Edwards crosses midcourt. T-Wolves down 5. 82-77. Naz Reid on Jimmy. Backing him down. Jimmy pokes it away. Oh. That's a tough call right there. See if he got all ball. Nah, yeah, that's a reach in foul right there. That's a good call. Inbound pass to Edwards. 82-77, 7:15 left to go, fourth quarter. Here's Randall with the drive and slam. 82-79. 7 minutes left to go, fourth quarter. Randall with 24, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. Here's Draymond stripped. Wolves with the ball. They got numbers. Edwards. Layup, Euro step, good. Warriors with the 1 point lead, 82-81. Timeout, Steve Kerr. 6:49 left to play, fourth quarter. I want to say the Wolves are on like a little 5.50 run right now. So good timeout by Steve Kerr. Kind of stop momentum a little bit. Is this where who's going to close it out? Is it going to be Butler or is it going to be Anthony Edwards? Really kind of take your. It's hard to call, hard to tell. Just both guys are playing well. If he continues to get the switch on Naz Reid, what he's going to do is Naz Reid knows he's going to go to the hole. So he pulled up last time for a fadeaway and missed that. I think he continues to go to that. They're going to close out on in the paint on him. So possibly look for him to pass it out to someone wide open like a Peyton or someone like that. But Edwards, haven't seen much of the double team that third quarter and to the fourth quarter. So they kind of played off of them. Maybe they go back to that double team and have Randall beat them, but someone else besides Edwards or Butler possibly is going to have to step up here. All right. Hopefully it's a good game down the stretch. That's all I'm hoping for. We got 82-81. Warriors with a 1 point lead. Here's Peyton crosses half court to Kuminga. To Draymond. They swing it to Butler. Draymond now cuts back to Peyton in the corner, wide open. No good for three. They got to hit those shots. 6:25 left to play fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. Passes to Randall in the post on Butler. Back to Edwards. He pulls up. Three. Good! Anthony Edwards. That's his second in the fourth quarter. Second three for Anthony Edwards. He's got, I want to say 31 now. Yep, 31. Pass to Butler in the paint. He goes up, blocked by, looked like McDaniel. Wolves with a 2-point lead, 84-82. Just under 6 minutes left to go fourth quarter. Edwards. Backing down Kuminga. Spin move. Pump fake. Throws to Alexander Walker in the corner. Air ball. Wow. I mean, that wasn't even close to the rim. Couple wide open shots missed by Payton and Walker. Wolves are lucky to regain possession right there. Inbound pass to Randall. Pump fake. Pull up three. Good. Wolves are pulling away. Now up 5. 87-82. Ooh, another shot clock violation. I didn't see that. Wow, it's not going to count. 84-82 still. I want to say the second shot clock violation, and both times it's been in Randall's hands. 5:20 left to go in fourth quarter. Here's Butler to the rack. Oh, he throws it away. Turnover. Trying to do a little bit too much right there. He tried to throw cross court right there. I mean, that was such a tough pass. I'm not sure why he just didn't throw it back out. Here's Walker to the hole. No good. Still 84-82. T-Wolves up 2. 5 minutes left to go. Here's Kuminga to the hole. No good. And a foul. Kuminga's going to the free throw line for 2 shots. Randall wants him to challenge it. But, yeah, I think that was a foul. That looked like a foul on McDaniel. It was actually Randall, and I think it was a good foul because Randall's kind of turning with Kuminga as he's driving to the basket. It wasn't a true, like, you know how he goes straight up in the air with it? Randall's kind of going to the side with Kuminga, so I think this challenge is going to uphold. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Hey, more Royals highlights, man. I was watching the highlights, and how come it's never a Royals highlight? It's always like Yankees, Dodgers. You got Tigers on there, but you don't got Royals. What's up with that? We got to get some Witt Jr. highlights on there, man. Davis Family Adventures. Is that Al Davis? Wouldn't that be funny if that was Mark Davis? What's up, man? What's up, Freeway? Yeah, man. Excited for this season. See Kelsey give it one more year. Maybe Coach Reed give it, one more year. See if they can possibly keep this thing going. But they gotta protect Patrick. Hopefully that they signed that backup left tackle from the 49ers. I'm not sure how that's gonna work out, but I like the draft pick, the Justin, uh, the Simmons, the left tackle from Ohio State. Yeah, yeah. I just hope they can protect him because I felt like if they can't protect Patrick, then what's to say he doesn't one day just say, "Hey, I want to trade." You know what I'm saying? Like I'm tired of getting hit. Man, Wanye Morris and DJ Humphreys and Kingsley, they were terrible last year at left tackle. I thought Tooney did a pretty good job going to left tackle, but man, you don't want to do that around playoff time. You don't want to put a guard at left tackle. That was not making any excuses or anything, but yeah, I think he can still get you like 700 yards. If he could just get, a few, some third downs and possibly, they don't play him as much. I know he's older now, but he's not going to get 1,000 yards in a season. But if he can get you like 700 yards, basically that's what you're looking for in like a number one backup kind of type of role. I mean, Noah Gray is pretty good too. They signed him to a big deal. Yeah, Noah Gray, dude, he's pretty good. Here's Randall now, a pass to McDaniels. Goes baseline and misses the dunk. It's going to be a foul on Draymond. Oh, and he runs almost to the tunnel with his hands in the air. I'm surprised he didn't get a technical for that. I don't know too much about him. I know they drafted him last year, tight end, but he didn't. I saw him play a few times, but I don't know too much about Wiley. Hopefully that works out, but I like Noah Gray moving forward. If they want to convert him to starter, I'm going to look out for him. I saw him in there a few times last year, so I know that he played a little bit, but it's going to be pretty tough to top Kelsey. I mean, if he's going to be the. I feel bad for Noah Gray and Ed Wiley because it's going to be pretty unfair. They have to live up to what Travis Kelsey did. So you got 85, 82. Free throw is good. Wolves now up 86, 82. 4:30 left to play fourth quarter. Butler with the ball. Gets a screen from Heald. Pump fake. Throws to Looney. Goes up and he gets fouled. So Warriors got a chance to make this a 2-point game. Looney with two free throws. 86, 82. Yeah. I like, who else I like is that Royals, the guy that they drafted, I want to say in the fourth round. Jalen Royals is his name. Um, if 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 I think it's if Rasheed Rice gets suspended, he's probably gonna have to play a lot more. So hopefully he's learning the playbook, and I think he might be the next wide receiver actually to come up. For the Chiefs. I think he went to yeah he went to Utah State. Here's Conley now. Pass to Edwards, guarded by Kaminga. Drives on Kaminga, pass to Conley. Oh, almost got a bank shot right there from three. It's going to be a loose ball foul on the Warriors on Gobert. Minnesota's in the bonus. 86-84. Minnesota now up 3. Just under 4 minutes left to play, fourth quarter. Second free throw's up and good. Oh, looks like a foul on Randall. They're going to wave off the free throw. So it's going to still actually be a 3-point game, 87-84. Now Hield takes it up, guarded by Conley. Past half court, past to Butler. Jimmy gets a screen from Looney, goes to the rack. No good. Had a good chance right there to make that one. Here's Edwards. Guarded by Butler. Edwards sets back, calls a play, and now Randall comes up for a screen. Pass back to Randall. He swings it to McDaniel for 3. Good. Minnesota up 90-84. 3 minutes left to go, fourth quarter. Here's Kuminga, guarded by Randall. Goes to the hole, fadeaway jumper, no good. Tipped in by Hield. 90-86. Just under 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Here's Randall. Throws to Conley. Conley swings it to Gobert. Oh, and an offensive foul on Gobert. Warriors ball. 90-86. Warriors down 4. 2:43 left to play, fourth quarter. Here's Butler. And a foul away from the ball. Looks like on the T-Wolves. That's 5 fouls on Conley. Butler to inbound. He throws to Looney. Now to Kuminga. 90-86. Jonathan Kuminga with the ball on Conley. Kuminga backing down Conley. Now drives to the hole, throws it up, no good. Looney with the rebound, throws it back to Kuminga. He's stripped. Wolves with numbers. Randall throws it back to Gobert. He jams it home over Hield. It's going to be an and one for Gobert. 92-86. T-Wolves. Chance to make it a 7-point lead. Nice pass right there by Randall, kind of like a Euro step. And then he looks back and kind of hands it off to Gobert. And he's kind of trailing the handoff a little bit and just dunks it over a couple Warriors. Gobert's got 8 points, but he's got close to probably like 18 rebounds. Free throws up and good. You got 93-86. What's up, man? Here's Hield with the 3. Good. Keeps the Warriors alive in the game, actually. 93-89. Hield with... Oh, Warriors are going to get the ball back. Wow. Wolves giving it away. threw it away right there. I can't believe that. He they both go after the pass, but it gets deflected off a Warriors player, so Hield making plays down in the fourth. $93.89. It's like a drink or something spilled on the ball. Warriors with the ball, Pods with the pass to Jimmy, back to Looney, to Hield. Hield pulls up for three, no good. Wolves with the rebound, 93-89. 1:30 left to play, fourth quarter. Here's Randall, backs down Pods. Pass over to Edwards for three in the corner, no good. Randall with the rebound, back to Edwards, same spot, good this time. That could be the dagger. That puts the Wolves up 7. 96-89, 1:15 left to play, fourth quarter. Here's Hield. Oh, offensive foul on the Warriors. Yeah, they choked down the stretch. Some turnovers, some bad fouls. Randall, 24 points, 10 rebounds, 12 assists. So, triple double for him. Edwards misses the first one. He still stays there, and Randall gets the rebound, passes it right back to him. Same spot, makes this one. And then they called the push off on. They called it this time. Yeah, I thought that's not a good call. They should have let that go. And probably should have let that play on. I mean, they've been letting that go the whole game. But this is Randall's first career playoff triple double. Who was that earlier? N3 OVR 4-5, and he pointed. What is that? Let me check that out. Looks like some dude with a mustache. So both road teams looking like they're going to win today. You got the Celtics earlier in New York. Oh, and T-Wolves just threw it away. Turnover on Minnesota. Wow, they're up 7 with a minute left to play, and you just turn it over like that. It's like they don't want it or something. There's no reason for Randall to throw a full court pass like that. Here's Kuminga to the hole. Layup no good. Rebound Gobert. Smart by McDaniel to kind of pull back. Here's Edwards. Oh, man. He tried to jam right over that Jackson Davis guy. Missed the dunk, but another highlight play right there from him. See how close he was to it. It hit the back of the rim, yeah. I give the Warriors credit. They've been going head on with Edwards. Free throws up and good. 97-89. T-Wolves up 8, trying to take a 2-1 lead. Edwards with, I want to say, 27 in the second half, 8 in the first half. And I swear, after me calling him out, basically, it was after a commercial. I came back, kind of called him out for his performance in that first half. And then after that, he proceeded to put up 27. 3 by Kuminga's good. Makes it a 98-92 game. Here's Randall now. Passes to McDaniel. Back to Randall. Warriors double team. Looking to foul. Gives to Conley. McDaniel now. Fade away good. 192. T-Wolves up 8. 21 seconds left. Here's Hield. Oh, good pass to Davis for the jam. 194. T-Wolves with the 6-point lead. And they foul McDaniels. 15 seconds left. McDaniels on the free throw line for 2. First free throw's up. If he makes this one, this one's pretty much over. Want to thank you guys for watching. It was a good game. It was a really good game. I felt like the Warriors played well without Curry. If they had Curry, maybe it's a different story. But they didn't have him. They're probably gonna lose this game by, I'd say, about 5 to 7 points. It was a good effort by them. Butler couldn't close out the fourth quarter. He had a couple turnovers down the stretch. Edwards with the huge second half, 27 points. Randall with his first career playoff triple-double. The Wolves are looking to win this series. And I had said T-Wolves in 6 games. And I think the Warriors come out and they win game 4. I think they figure it out. And they continue to play really good defense. They just put it together in game 4 and all 4 quarters. So I'll be taking the Warriors in the points in game 4. Thank you guys for watching.